Assalamu alaikum. Dear viewers, in this video we will learn that how to draw an arc, and there are different options available for the arcs to draw depending on the requirements. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe for more such informative videos. So in order to draw an arc depending on the requirements, we can draw any type of arc in AutoCAD. There are different options available to draw an arc in AutoCAD. So the arcs tools available in the home tab of the main menu. In the home tab, it is categorized in the draw tools. As you can see, this is the arc tools. And in the drop down buttons, there are different options available to draw different types of arcs depending on the requirements. So we will start from the first and we'll discuss the different options. So the first one is to draw an arc with the availability of 3 points. So we will click on the arc, and now in the command line, as you can see, it requires to specify the start point. So we will specify by default arbitrary. We will select that this is the point 1. Now you can see in the command line it required to specify the second point. So arbitrary we will click here. This is the second point. Now you can see in the command line it required to specify the final third point. So you can see the shape of the arc it changes when we change the point as the final point for the arc. So by arbitrary we will click here. So this is an arc which has been made by using the 3-in-1 points. This is the start, this is the center, and this is the end. Means the 3 points. This is the first, second, and third. So now we will go to the next options to draw an arc. So the next one is the availability of start, center, and end. If these points are known, you can draw an arc by using this command or this tool. So we will click here. So we will first select the start. As you can see in the command line, to specify the start point by arbitrary we will click here. This is the start point. As you can see in the command line, it required to specify the next point, so we will means the center point. So by arbitrary we will click here. This is the center point. As you can see the shape changing of the arc, and in the command line you can see that to specify the end point for the arc. So we will click here, and you can see an arc has been made with the availability of the center, start, center, and end point. So this was the second option, that how to draw an arc by using these known points of start, center, and end. The third options available in the arc tool is the start, center, and length. If you have these three, you can use this options to draw an arc. So if we click here, so we will in the command line you can see that it required to specify the start point. So this is the start point, and next it required to specify the center point. So the center point for the arc will be this one, and now you can see that to draw the arc by specifying the length of the arc. So you can see we will try with another example. So this is the first, and this is the center point, and now you have to specify the length. So if we click at this much of length, so you can see that an arc has been drawn. So now we will proceed to the next options to draw the arc, in which what are the requirements. As you can see, this is the uh, fifth one, options to draw the arc when you have the start, end, and angle. So we will try to um, learn this option of the arc with the help of example. So if we draw, click here, this is the center, and then to specify the endpoint, and then to specify the angle. So if we click here, it's been 90 degree and then enter, so you can see this arc has been created. So this was the another options, and we will proceed to the next one, which is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, which is the sixth one, in which if we have the inputs of start, end, and direction, we can use this option to draw an arc. So we will click here, and now you can see in the command line it required to specify the start point. So by arbitrary we will click here, this is the start point, and then you can see in the command line to specify the end point, and this is the end point. We will click is in arbitrary for the sake of learning. So now in the command line you can see to specify the tangent direction. So arbitrary we will click here, and you can see this is an arc has been created with the inputs of this one, start, end, and directions. So now we will proceed to the seventh options. Depending on the inputs, we can use this, where if we have the three inputs of start, end, and radius, we can use this one. So we will click here and on the options, and now you can see in the command line it required to specify the start point. So we will click here, this is the start point, and next you can see when we select the first point it required to specify the end point. So by arbitrary we will click here, this is the end point, and you can see in the command line it requires to specify the radius. So if we click here is this much the radius, so the arc will be created, this one. So now we will delete this and will proceed to the next options. Depending on the inputs, we can select any type of the arc from these different options. So now you can use this one. If you have the center, start, and end points, we will click here. If we click as an arbitrary, this is the start and this is the another point, and then we click here to specify, and in the command line you can see to specify the endpoint. So we will click here as the endpoint, so this arc will be created. So now we will proceed to the next options depending on the input, which is the if we have the center, start, and angle, we can use this option to draw an arc of our desire. So here you can see if you have the center, start, and angle, you can use this option. So if we select, this is the start and this is the another point, and now if we have an angle, let's suppose we click enter as 90 degree and then enter, you can see the arc has been created with these requirements. So you will delete and will proceed to the next option, and where if we have the center, start, and length, we can use this option to draw our desired arc. So if we click here, you can see in the command line we have to specify the center point. So this is the center point, and now you can see in the command line we have to specify the start point. So by arbitrary we will click here, this is the start point, and now you can see in the command line to specify the length or chord. So we will specify a length is this much, and this arc will be created. So now we will delete it and we'll proceed to the next option, and which is the last one, and the name of this arc is continuous. So, and this arc is plays a very important role when you are working to draw the drawings for the landscaping. So you can see the continuous arc. If we moving the mouse, you can see the profile of the arc. So if we click anywhere, so an arc will be created. So this was the arc, a continuous arc. So till now we have discussed all the different options available in the arc tools, and depending on the inputs we can select any of them to draw our desired arc. So this was all about that how to draw an arc in AutoCAD, and the arc plays a very important role in drawings, so you have to learn it clearly. So this was all about the arc. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section, and thank you for watching this video.